easiest way is to begin by listening. If you simply close your eyes and allow yourself to hear all the sounds going on around you. Where do the sounds come from? Really listen. Can you hear the past? Can you hear the future? Dig that sound. Dig that sound. You won't have any images about the sound going on in your mind. You'll simply become completely absorbed in sound. Just listen to the general hum and buzz of the world. Don't try to identify the sounds you're hearing. Simply allow them to play with your eardrums. Let them go. Don't judge the sounds. There are no proper sounds or improper sounds. You don't have to try to understand anything. Just listen to the sound. It's all just sound.
Touching down on this amazing, beautiful, glorious Thursday morning. Welcome to Moovin in the Right Direction Radio, right here, right now, with your programmer and host, David James, taking you on this journey through this thing we call independent electronic music. And man, oh man, boy, oh boy, woman, oh woman, however you identify, don't we have an amazing show planned for today. Special guest DJ set from Cozmic Cat, who's been tearing things up of late. Plus, special guests Afrique Like Me, Rodriguez Jr., all that and so much more. You've come to the right place on a Thursday morning, kicking things off with brand new music from a brand new album from Floor Plan, Legends in the Game. You know this one, rework of a rare groove classic, kicking things off on a Thursday morning. Help is on the way. Touching down. Let's go. most definitely help is on the way in terms of music. Getting your day started right, getting you up to get down on Thursday morning. We're playing a couple of cuts right off the bat here on the show from Floor Plan's new album. The album is called A Master's Plan. This one up next, Don't You Doubt It. Before that, help is on the way. Floor Plan alongside Low Pale on vocals. Goes like this on a Thursday morning. Time to get up. Time to rise up. It's the long weekend, everybody. It's a long weekend. Yes, you might even take today off and tomorrow off. And of course, Canada Day, most people are off. Respect to those who continue to work through the weekend. This one goes out to you also. Yes, brand new music coming up next from Jerome Robbins in collaboration with Alex Kenji. Love this one. This one's called AM FM. How fitting for an FM radio station on a Thursday morning. You can catch Jerome Robbins as part of the OLG Central Stage for Dirty Disco and Pride Weekend, Sunday, June 30th, between 2 and 11 p.m. Jello also on the bill. As I mentioned, Jerome Robbins, Tiki Tai to Cozy, and so many more. Once again, it's a huge weekend here for dance music in Toronto. Pride happening, Electric Island. We'll be chatting about that and so much more with all of our special guests this week, including Afrique Like Me, Rodriguez Jr., Cozmic Cat. Keep it locked.
Love your radio.
Yes, most definitely. I dropped this one a few weeks ago. Love it, love it. Jerome Robbins on the remix, hole-in-one classic, no doubt. Up next, brand new music from Ravito and Noah, a track called Full Cycle. It goes like this. Up next, an absolute Toronto classic, reworked a few years ago by the legendary and the man that passed away last week, Joee Cons. We'll be paying tribute to Joee Cons a little later in the program, but just wanted to drop this one of my favorite remixes over the last few years. M1, Feel the Drums, Joee Cons on the remix. The untimely loss, it's been devastating for our scene here in Toronto, and outpouring on social media has been just absolutely amazing, beautiful, stunning, but so sad for sure to lose Joee Cons suddenly last week. And we'll be chatting about that a little later on in the program, but just wanted to play this one in memory of Joee Cons remixing M1, Feel the Drums. And we know he's feeling the drums in soul heaven right now. Next, we're moving into the drum and bass arena. You can hear the drums and bass, can't you? Yes, on a Thursday morning. High Contrast will kick things off with a track called Beano Rain. Still to come in the program after 8 o'clock. Special guest DJ this week, Cozmic Cat, will be here dropping some beats to move your feet on a Thursday morning, and we'll be chatting with Cozmic Cat also about some new releases and, of course, all kinds of amazing events coming up this weekend. We also have Rodriguez Jr. performing at Electric Island this weekend up at Downsview Park. And he'll be our special guest a little later on, along with Afrique Like Me, also performing as part of Electric Island. Big weekend in Toronto. Go out there and dance. Yes, most definitely. Dance off that stress. It's one of the biggest weekends in the city for dance music of the year. So definitely be a part of it. Pride, Electric Island, so much going on.
International business this with a remix lick.
Lock into the rhythm, we synchronizing. Stepping out fresh, we super styling. Plug into the power, we energize this. We're 9 to 9 heavy, we run the night shift. Lock into the rhythm, we synchronizing. Stepping out fresh, we super styling. Plug into the power, we energize this. We're 9 to 9 heavy, we run the night shift. Riding out till the sun is rising. We don't need to know what's on the horizon. Plug into the power, we energize this. We're 9 to 9 heavy, we run the night shift. We ain't gonna come down. We just keep on pressing go. No, we ain't gonna come down. So the feeling's got a hold.
Watch the way we drop it in a mix time. Rise and amplifying when we come in with the swing. Just following the pattern, naturally harmonize it. Climb into position, we synchronize it. Live from outer ghetto, we maximize it. Song of the solar flex is super styling. We super styling.
But we ain't gonna come down. We just keep on pressing go. No, we ain't gonna come down. So the feelings gotta hold. We're only going up and in, straight into the atmosphere. No, we ain't gonna come down. We just keep on pressing on. Into the rhythm we synchronizing. Stepping out fresh, we super styling. Plug into the power, we energize this. When 9 to 9 heavy, we run the night shift.
The sounds of Charlotte Plank. This one doing major damage around the world on the drum and bass tip. A track called Night Shift. Up next, brand new music from Sydney Bryce and QZB. A track called Let You Down. Brand new. Right here, right now on CIUT 89.5 FM in Toronto. We're moving in the right direction. The sound of your city. Getting you up to get down on a Thursday morning.
Paradise, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can we make it? Can we face it? Try not to feel let down. I'll try not let you down. Feel me caving. Try to save it, I will not let you down. If we can see this out, no more debating. Our future's waiting when I put you around. My world is so awesome. Anticipation for the greatness right in from the heart when it's aching for you. It's the dark times that we really come alive. We may end up in more than once or twice. Can you feel it? Yeah. Can you feel it? It's the dark times that we really come alive. And I'll walk with you into a paradise. Can you feel it? Can you feel Trying to feel it now. I'll try not let you down. I will not let you down. If you can see this out, I'll try.
Nice track. Ray Key featuring Elisa. Of course, taking that Bronski beat and redoing that in drum and bass style on a Thursday morning. Up next, we're going to drop music from Fred Everything. He was a guest a few weeks ago in the program, plugging his brand new full-length album, Love, Care, Kindness, and Hope. This is Fred Everything alongside the Stereo MCs, a track called So Love. Still to come in the program, special guest Cozmic Cat, Afrique Like Me, Rodriguez Jr., and so much more.
CIUT FM needs your support during the Sound of Your City spring fundraising campaign. Visit CIUT.FM online and click Donate to contribute to our goal of $100,000. Thank you so much in advance from all of our volunteers and staff.
From the roots up, CIUT 89.5 FM, Toronto.
Yes, welcome back to the program. As promised, our special guest this week, Cozmic Cat. We'll be chatting with Cozmic Cat about some new releases, upcoming events this weekend, and so much more. Keep it locked. Plus, Cozmic Cat will be in the mix after the interview. Hold tight. Keep it locked. 89.5, we're moving. Cozmic Cat in the house, and we are just like all over the place. Somehow it's June and we've been able to spare 10 minutes together. Welcome back to the program.
Thanks for having me, David. It's always awesome to be here. You're always representing the underground in the coolest way.
Thank you. It's a big month for everybody. In particular for you, you just came off 2 massive shows, one at Kodo with LF System, and then the Saturday event down by the lake and the after party at Comfort Zone. Tell us about how that went.
Oh, it was epic, and the vibes were just pristine. LF System, I've been following them for so long and playing their stuff for so long. It was like a dream come true to close for them. And I'm a huge Hot Dish house music fan, and the Space Disco Hatteras' label, and they just throw such great events. We got a diverse crowd. They really have impeccable taste in music, so I was thrilled to be on the lineup with Seamus Haji, another legend. I have his old vinyl, and back in the day, we go, the Seamus Haji remix, or Seamus Haji this, or Seamus Haji that. And of course, Seamus is tied with Defected, D for Dance, and Glitterbox, which is an iconic name in dance music culture. So that was incredible, and the venue's nice by the lake. And the Goose after party, Goose is just so creative and hard to honestly compartmentalize, because it's pop, but it's house, it's tech, it's EDM, it's big room, it's thoughtful, it's deep, but then it's very like fun and powerful and soulful. I really, really like Goose, and the vibe at Comfort Zone is always like, let's go!
Let's go, non-stop. 9 hours.
Yeah, like we're here till 10 a.m. and we are not leaving until the lights come on.
That's right. Legendary venue for sure.
Yeah.
We were talking off air about, and I think we have similar DJ styles and similar sort of different venues we play at, but kind of a diversity of venues. Speak to me about that, because I know when I'm planning sets for the weekend, I have sometimes extremes going on. So, and for you, even like last weekend, Comfort Zone, by the lake there, outdoors, Koda, right? And the fans cross over those venues, I think, in those events, but they are kind of different. So tell us about that.
Well, I think the key to being a professional DJ is definitely having a very clear idea of, like, before every gig, I ask myself, what is the gig? Which means who is going to be there? What is the vibe? What's the brief? You know what I mean? And so it allows me to be the most creative I can be within those parameters, which actually gives me a lot of freedom, because I'm free to not worry about what am I doing? Like, what should I play next? I already know, because I know my moral compass, my music compass says this is what this party needs. So it's about being organized. I'm very compartmentalized. I have like 2 separate music libraries. One is for, my controller and corporates and anythings. And then one is for club nights and deeper stuff that I'm gunning for, like festivals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you have to really know your music too. Like, of course, David, you know about that. That is the first rule of DJing, know your music. So you have to know, does this have big drops and builds? Is this disco-y? Is this got a lot of lyrics? Is the energy on this smooth? Is this a clean pop song? Is this an urban reggaeton song? What is it? You know, is it a remix of a club? Or is it its own creative kind of hot since 82 set where you can literally play whatever you want? And, you know, so I think it's about being self-aware and respecting the space, respecting your craft, being very present. And, you know, not just dialing it in, because you're playing a huge, huge role in the energy and the vibe of the evening.
You have a relatively new release, though, a few weeks ago. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, Major Force EP came out June 7th on Lady of the House Records out of UK. And I have had some good success releasing a bunch of songs with them. Black Gold was quite successful last year. And then there was Take Me Higher, which was the follow-up. Change the Beat was organized by the legendary Sydney Blue, which is an organization that champions amplifying and spotlighting women in electronic music. They hosted a remix contest for Take Me Higher, and those remixes came out a couple weeks ago. But this one, this newest release, is like super exciting because the Major Force EP was just very much. It's kind of like an experiment for me. Every single track that I make, I want it to be not better, but different and challenging me as a producer from my last release. Yeah. So Lady of the House we've had a good working relationship, and it's nice to be releasing it on them through Label Radar. And I played with them at their label showcase at ADE in Amsterdam. So they've done some good work for my releases, and I'm excited to bring Major Force to the world. Yeah.
this is the month people get out, right? And I think July a little bit, August maybe it slows down, but this is the month. Lots going on. Of course, we can't forget about Pride. Tell us about that, because I'm sure you're stacked with excitement happening there.
I am stacked with excitement, and not to get too political, but every year I hear people saying, why do we need a Pride? And aren't the rights the same? And everything. It's actually, no, we need a Pride. There are still shootings in nightclubs. There are still people being jailed, arrested, murdered, denied basic rights just for being a part of the LGBTQ plus community. And this is a thing that people forget. Pride is a riot. Pride is a protest. Pride is also a celebration. And we can't forget that, because our community has a lot of resilience and solidarity and joy in being queer. And I'm a huge part of that. It's a huge part of my life. And I'm proud to be a huge part of that in Toronto and Pride Toronto and my own events. So yeah, I am busy cat at Pride, So it's a wonderful place to be, because it's just really fun. You see everything, the struggles and the successes and the celebrations.
It's a foundation of the city, or has become that, I think, over the last decade, which is important. And it's not just a party. I think we forget that. I think for some people, they may not know the history. And I agree. I think that the community is still under threat by all kinds of different people. In fact, maybe now more than ever in some respects, with a lot of the political things happening across the country, in the United States, of course, even here in Toronto. And so I think it's a reminder for all of us that that struggle isn't over. Yeah,
the fight's not over. And we need allies like you, David. I really appreciate the support you've always given the community and the platform that you've always given the artists. And because we can't do it alone. We need allies.
Yeah, for sure. So let's talk about some of the events. Cherry Bomb, I guess, happening this year again.
Yes, it's the annual Cherry Bomb, Toronto's kind of go-to party for queer women and all their friends and people who love them. And we are officially sold out.
Already?
Our advance tickets sold out within a couple days, and we will be taking over the Axis Theater. So that's it's a great capacity, like upwards of 700. And we will be celebrating on Saturday, June 29th. There's always room at the door, even though the advance tickets are sold out. Everybody got in last year. They just had to wait a bit, and they all got in. We have burlesque, we have drag king, we have DJ Sophia Fly and Reckless and Denise Benson. We have some Blacklight Lounge upstairs in the Mez, and it's just always it's an epic party, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's a legendary hallmark, I believe, at this point.
Yeah, it's just super fun, and it's a place where everybody is welcome, and everybody who's respectful is welcome, and people bring their friends, and it's just so much fun. So I'm looking forward to that. That's the pinnacle party on the Saturday for me.
Yeah, and what else do you have cooking over the next couple of weeks?
The calendar is very stacked. I'm pretty much working every single day from now till the 30th. However, the spotlight events are definitely with the Cherry Bomb event and Pride Toronto. There's the Tease stage, which will be with Sydney Blue, Jules. I'm blanking on the lineup because Redliners. There's a lot of. It's going to be epic. I wish I could. I don't have the flyer in front of me, but that's going to be at the OLG stage beside Cruise and Tangos, and that's on the Thursday, the 27th.
Yes, a lot going on there. Big respect to Cozmic Cat in the mix this morning, dropping a mix for us right now. Keep it locked, CIUT 89.5. We're moving in the right direction radio. Don't forget, check out the OLG stage tonight for Cozmic Cat this evening, downtown, Church Wellesley area, all closed off for the festival. And Cherry Bomb coming up this weekend at Access Nightclub.
everybody is equal. Everybody's moving to the same beat all night. We all getting driven by the same kick drum. We all getting grooved to the same bass lines all night. This funky line, it grooves you, while the kick drum drives you. The hi-hat will jack you, the percussion swings you, and the chord stabs go on. In this house, we work all night. We push ourselves on the floor, and the DJ spins them records right. In this house, we stay up all night, following the beat and letting it heal our soul.
Love your radio.
You're locked inside a mix, special guest mix this week from Toronto. Let's put the label here. Legendary, yes, has done amazing things. Cozmic Cat over the last few years in terms of production and gigs and all that kind of thing. Cozmic Cat in the mix this morning. Let's get back into it. It's a beautiful sunny Thursday and a huge weekend ahead here in the city of Toronto and Southern Ontario for dance events. Get out there.
Right now.
That force is love. That force is love. That force is love, love, love. House music is love, love, love. That force is love, 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 love. House is love, love, love.
And it's in this space right now.
Feel the house music. Feel the love.
Way back.
your body on me tonight. I just wanna party, party with somebody. Put your body on me tonight. I just wanna party, 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 I just wanna party, party with somebody. Put your body on me tonight. I just wanna party, party with somebody. Put your body on me tonight. I just wanna party, party with somebody. Put your body on me tonight. I just wanna party, party with somebody. Put your body on me tonight. I just wanna, 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 party with somebody. Put your body on me tonight. I just wanna party, party with somebody. Put your body on me tonight, night, 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 night,
Run the tune.
I just wanna party, party with somebody. Put your body on me tonight. I just wanna party, party with somebody. Put your body on me tonight. I just wanna party, party with somebody. Put your body on me tonight. I just wanna party, party with somebody. Put your body on me tonight. I just wanna, I just wanna, I just wanna, I just wanna, I just wanna,
Yes, most definitely. Cozmic Cat taking us on an uplifting, hands in the air house music journey on a Thursday morning. Don't forget, check out the OLG stage, Church and Wellesley Festival tonight. Jules, Cozmic Cat, Sydney Blue. many more after 7 p.m., I believe, or after 5 p.m. Cherry Bomb sold out, but show up early and maybe you'll get in. Saturday night at Access Nightclub. Up next, special guest Afrique Like Me will be performing at Electric Island Sunday afternoon at Downsview Park. It's a massive celebration both Saturday and Sunday. We got the opportunity to speak with them, and I was giving them kudos for their amazing sets back in November, opening for Keys and Crates down at the Velvet Underground. My first time seeing them play live, and they blew my mind. A Freak Like Me in the house on a Thursday morning. Welcome back to the program. I'm very excited to have these folks on air today. In fact, you may not know this, but I caught you guys playing ahead of our opening for Keys and Crates back in November, I think, of 2023. First time ever hearing you guys play, and it was just actually mind-blowing. The energy level was just next level.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
And thanks for the kind words.
One of the things that I would like to ask you is about how did you three meet and come together? Because I think you've been around since about 2019-ish. So tell us a bit about that coming together and how you all intersected.
Actually, funny enough, it's kind of like a full circle moment, but me and Anoa met about, I would say 9 years ago at Electric Island, actually. Oh. Yeah. Which is
ironic.
Pretty cool. I know.
Indeed.
Yeah, I know. So it's kind of like our anniversary this Sunday, in a sense, our friendship anniversary. But yeah, no. So we've been friends since then, and yeah, we've just always kind of like exchanged music and just kind of always been in the scene together. I met Martin about 6 years ago. And, it's like, yeah, we just met randomly at a party and, like he heard me play and, he told me he was just getting into DJing at the time. And I was like, cool, to be honest, a lot of people were just getting into DJing at that time. Yeah. So I was like, all right, cool. It's kind of like another one of these, right? But
another one. Little correction there. I actually decided that I wanted to get into DJing after I met him. Like right at the moment I met him. That's when I decided I wanted to get into DJing.
Yeah.
It inspired us both to be DJs, and now here we are.
It's quite specific.
Yeah. And you've been together since about 2019 doing your own events. Like that's how this started really, right? Tell us about those events.
Martin, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, so not too long after I met Razak and I started DJing, Razak also like reciprocated. He came to one of my events that I had done. It was called Black Magic. And he told me that he had an idea for this event that he wanted to do, but he had just kept it on the wraps for a long time. And like now would be a good time to start. And hence, A Freak Like Me was born. So Razak and I started that. And like a few months later when COVID hit, Anoa joined us, and that's when we became a trio. It was not too long during COVID, basically. So that was how the event section started that same year in 2019, sometime in November. And then during the pandemic, we sort of like had a few events here and there outside, just bringing people together as well as we could. And then couple of years later, we actually started DJing as a trio. So that's kind of like the short of it.
Yeah. And Anoa, tell us a little bit about how you come together to play a set, because the night I heard you play was just really coordinated and really sick. It was sick. Tell us, like, is there kind of a pre-game plan? Like, is there sort of like, we're going to go in this direction? And do each of you offer a unique sound that then blends together? But tell us about that.
Our secret sauce. I think, one of the things I think that helps is we're actually friends. So we talk. I think we probably have some sort of conversation every day at this point. And I think, yeah, so basically we do a couple of things. We'll, chat about sort of the vibe that we want for the set. And it usually helps. We'll know who we're playing for or playing before or after. Get a chance to, just feel the vibe, because I think one of the things that's really important for us is the journey that people get, and we want to play something that is not only responds to people, but that people can respond to. It's not just about us. And so a huge amount of it is really like, okay, what's the kind of vibe we want? What do we think the setup's going to be? We'll talk about it and we'll fill our crates. And I think, to be quite honest, hopefully I can share this, a lot of it is just flow. We get into a flow and we vibe. And sometimes we surprise ourselves, like we'll start off in one direction, see what the crowd's feeling, go into another direction. But we always sort of go in with a game plan. But I'd say, like, for us, the real magic is like the magic of the music and what happens when we're on stage.
Yeah. And do each of you bring a bit of different flavor to the sets? Like, is there sort of specialties you have or preferences that you have?
Yeah, I love drums and dancey music. So anything that makes you dance. Yeah, I don't know. I think the guys can speak for themselves in terms of their piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm definitely, I like the more like groovy, like quite similar to I like the drums. I like the vibe. I like the feeling that goes into the sound, and based off where we at and who's in front of us and what we're trying to put out there. I think that does also dictate a little bit where we go. Lately, we've been looking to add, we've actually been adding, some extra elements into our set. Martin has been doing a lot of live percussion, while we DJ lately. So that's just added like that much more fun to the sets too. And, not to put Anwar on blast, but, believe in the next little while, we'll probably experiment with some live vocals also. And the whole idea is to just kind of, elevate, what we do. And I plan on just, I plan on getting myself a nice conductor stick and, just being the maestro.
Yeah, maestro.
That'll be my contribution in that sense. And we'll just be vibing.
And for me, I think I'm more of like on the melodic side. I love a sweet melody, and nostalgia is one of my favorite tools of implementing into music. So blending those two things together and bringing that into the set is usually my goal. So a lot of like older elements of African music, I love infusing them into the newer stuff we create, and just bringing that completion to like the sound that they both bring.
Yeah, what I noticed about your set at the Velvet Underground was the energy level, but also that you're into the music, right? Like you're not just kind of there as a DJ and not really moving. Like you're into the music, which really, I think, as a customer, because I also DJ, but as a customer, when I'm going out, it's like if I know the DJ's into it, I get into it. Like the vibe, like you're moving around, you're dancing, you're into it. Like you're sweating, you're pumped up. So obviously you love the music that you play, and that transcends onto the dance floor. And I'm sure that's really important for you guys too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I really like that kind of evolution, moving towards kind of a hybrid live sort of DJ element. Is there any thoughts about full-on production at this time, or have you done full-on production at this time in terms of making tracks and that kind of thing?
At the moment, yes. But before that, individually, we have all dabbled in some level of production and like releasing music. So Razak, obviously, before Anoa and I followed, and Anoa is definitely on track. She's got tracks. She just has to put them out, I'll let her talk about that.
The pressure. So, I mean, I don't know if you're getting a sense of it, but one of the things we do is push each other to be better. And, we champion each other. I think, like we are actually working on a collaborative Afrique Like Me project. But as you know, goes with these things. We won't say the time, but we are earnestly working hard and we're super excited to sort of share a melding of our sounds with each other. I grew up in East Africa. The guys grew up in Lagos, and it's a really cool melding of those sounds as people who live in Toronto with all of the different influences that we have. And so, I think like there's some really cool stuff coming. So people should watch this space for what we're cooking up.
Awesome. The popularity of African music in general, whether it's hybrided with electronic music or traditional Afrobeat music, is massive. Speak to that, and what's your thoughts on all of that happening? Because over the last 5 years, for sure, it's exploded, in particular in Toronto too. So tell us about that.
I'd say. Oh, did you want to go?
Yeah, I'll speak of the evolution of Afrobeats. I guess for us, as it concerns Afrique Like Me, the traditional music, what you would call Afrobeats, was already. It wasn't new to us. It was something that we had grown up with and we'd evolved with. So as at the time, at least for myself, I had started getting into DJing or making music. It was post that era. We're trying to think ahead of like what happens after, this has its time. What are we creating for like the near future? So it's always been about some sort of like future beats, if we will call it that. Or like evolving further, like what has already been created, because everything we're hearing now is an accumulation of like much older music. Like some people will say like, no one's really creating anything new these days. It's really just like a rehashing or like a repackaging of older music. So at least for us, or for me personally, it's always been about like creating for the future. How can we like evolve a sound that we grew up with? So that's kind of like the angle from which me as part of Afrique Like Me, that's how I see, traditional African music versus what we do at the moment.
And I think go
ahead.
I was just to add to that, I think, it's a great time to be African. Like you said, there's a lot of eyes on African music. And we've seen the rise of, subgenres, or depending on how you look at it, like Amapiano, which is electronic. I'd say it's like an evolution of Afro House or a sub part of Afro House. So what's also very interesting is like some of the more popular forms of music have also started introducing people to alternative African music, because a lot of what people hear and associate with African music is popular African music from a handful of countries, rather than it being sort of this universal panacea of music from across the continent. So I think we've seen sort of an evolution in people's taste levels. People are a lot more interested in what's coming out of the continent and starting to listen to things, not just African electronic music, but alternative music from other parts of the continent.
Yeah. What I also noticed about your set, I mean, many DJs are playing Afro House, Afro Techno, Afro Beats in Toronto, but I noticed that most stuff I've never heard of before, which was awesome, but also that there's a diversity in that. And I not to knock any Toronto DJs, but I know in Toronto that there tends to be the same kind of vibe happening with Afro House. But you guys came correct with it, big time. So tell us about that and the importance of the diversity of it, because I don't think people understand the full scope of how big it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed our set. I would say, like, to go back to what you heard that night we opened up for Keys and Crates and how we generally play. We make a lot of our own edits, blends, remixes, and original music. So a lot of what you're hearing is a lot of that, one. And also we obviously DJ as a collective, but we all have like slightly different tastes. So we always try to bring that also into our sets and really just explore. A big thing we try to do is, there's always like the safe bangers, but I think it's very important we also put the audience onto new sounds. The whole idea of going out. There has to be like that exploration part to it, that exploration and discovery, and we try to fulfill that on our end. So yeah, we try to play around, experiment a bit, give the people a little bit of what they're expecting / what they're used to, but also present something new to them. That way they get their money's worth.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think that's important, especially our scene that we're all part of, is that, you do want to hear new stuff or creative stuff or different stuff. You're paying your $25 cover, some places $100, some places $200. And you have to entertain, otherwise I can listen to the radio, right? Like, and so I think that's fantastic. Electric Island's coming up this weekend. What's the game plan? What can people expect? It's a big festival in Toronto. It's an important one. And first of all, congratulations on the booking. But also, what's the vision for? I think you guys are playing Sunday afternoon.
Right now our set list is literally all keys and crates, local dice, and Diplo from start to finish. No. No. Oh, that's it. You've made it to the top. That's gonna rinse out all the tracks. Oh no, I'm kidding. I'm not going to take this. I just wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, I think, no pressure. And like Razak said, it's a full circle moment for us. I mean, I think we've all been fans of EI since it started. I think Razak and I went to the first or second one and have gone pretty much every year since. So it's almost poetic. But I think what people can expect is a mix of things. I think they can expect some freak flavor. We like to call ourselves freaks. Our name is a double entendre. So I think people should expect the unexpected. We're going to be having a ton of fun up there. I think, it's not a lot of times that you get, folks who are open to experimenting on stage. I think it's easy to do the easy. So we're gonna push ourselves. We're gonna have some groovy tracks. I'm definitely gonna be dancing a lot, so I hope people will be dancing along with us. Like to groove, some heavy drums, some experimentation, some live drumming probably. From Martin, if we're able to get that hookup set up. And yeah, I think it'll be a mix of surprise and delight. So you'll hear some tracks that you've heard before, but I think part of like what Razak said, is if you think of the original job of a DJ, it was to be like a music journalist, right? So I think for us, it'll be really about educating folks on music they might not have heard. And giving them a set that's quite different than something else. At the end of the day, I think for us, it's as folks who grew up in Africa, like being able to be on a stage like that, sharing electronic music that can have our fingerprint is really big. And we don't take it for granted. So yeah, I think people can expect some groove. I think it'll be kind of like what you heard at Velvet Underground, but maybe amped up even more if you think that's possible. And we'll run the gamut. Like we're not just going to do the traditional Afro house that people are used to hearing. We play African electronic music, and that is broad and it's interesting and it's diverse. So yeah, I think people can expect that range. I'll pass it on to my other chief freaks to see if they have anything to add.
Yeah, we haven't actually come up with the game plan, to be fair. I think sometime after this call we might do that. I think typically like the approach would like I know it's said already, just experiments with things. And also there's a key element is what we have in front of us, the people we have in front of us, the energy that they're bringing to the dance floor sometimes dictates the overall approach to how we play. So, looking forward to the audience there at Electric Island and the kind of energy that, we can tap out of that. And hopefully, it's going to turn out.
Once again, very special thank you to Afrique Like Me. Ones to watch at Electric Island this weekend, Sunday afternoon up at Downsview Park. We'll be back in a flash. We're moving in the right direction on CIUT 89.5 FM in Toronto.
CIUT FM needs your support during the Sound of Your City spring fundraising campaign. Visit CIUT.FM online and click donate to contribute to our goal of $100,000. Thank you so much in advance from all of our volunteers and staff.
From the roots up, CIUT 89.5 FM, Toronto.
Back at it on a Thursday morning. Hope you're feeling all right. Got one more hour to go. Can you believe it? Still to come on the program, we'll be chatting with Rodriguez Jr. He'll be playing live at Electric Island on Saturday afternoon at Downsview Park. Here's another artist performing at Electric Island, Charlotte DeWitt, techno sensation. This is brand new, a track called How You Move. We're moving in the right direction, getting you up to get down. Love it. music from Private Press, a track called Usual Suspects on the atmospheric techno tip. Coming up next, brand new music from Angie Snyder alongside Stereo MCs, a track called Sanctuary. Still to come on the program, special guest Rodriguez Jr. playing this Saturday at Electric Island at Downtree Park. Full tight for that.
Welcome to the program, first of all, and it's such a pleasure and honor to have you with us this morning. And we'll talk a little bit about the festival coming up this weekend. But in terms of your career, you've been around for a couple of decades, almost 25 years, over 25 years, and you've done some amazing collaborations. We'll talk about, but also what I've noticed about you in particular is that playing live is important to you. You're a live musician in the electronic music world. And that's still, I think, in a lot of ways, a bit of a unique concept after all these years. So tell us about that playing live, and why not just bring a USB stick and DJ, but you play live? why that is, because I think it's so cool.
Well, basically, this is how I started performing in the 90s. I have a classic piano background. So when I started producing electronic music, the natural process for me was to perform live, bring my keyboards, bring my samplers. And back in the days, that was quite a big deal because I had to put all that stuff in my car. That was not like laptop didn't exist like yet, like not the kind of laptop you can perform with now. So I've always played live, and I just like the interaction with the audience. I just like to convince the crowd with my own music. I like to control the music from inside. It's just, just a different connection. I used to DJ back in the days, but I stopped for some reason. I mean, I still DJ at home for my friends.
Yeah.
But when I'm on stage, I just like this connection. I just like this interaction with the audience.
Yeah, I guess also playing live, you can do a lot of improvising, right? Like where a DJ set, you kind of have your tracks, and it's hard to sort of do things on the spot. So tell us about your live sets and that improv gives you that flexibility, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, over the years I have developed a setup that allows me to improvise as much as possible, of course, because of course there are like recorded elements. It would be impossible to recreate 100% this kind of music on stage from scratch.
Yeah.
But for instance, I can select, I don't have any predefined track listing. I can select the next track I'm gonna play. And I'm free to assemble all those blocks depending of what's going on the dance floor. I have my drum machine, I program the beats live, I play the keyboard. So I have quite a lot of room for improvisation. And it's important because, you know, when you play live, you only play your own music. You don't have any other options. So you have to get some kind of flexibility in order to be able to please different kind of audiences. You know, sometimes they like it hard, sometimes they like it more sexy, you know, and that's still the same track. So I have to adapt. Every night, every show has to be a little bit, you know, different. And it's great. It's great. It's a moment.
Yeah. You recently collaborated with one of my favorite artists who's also been on this show, Jan Blomqvist. Tell us about that collaboration. I believe you had a track come out. It came out in the spring, April, I think it was. But great vocalist. Tell us about that.
Oh, yeah. We've been talking about this collaboration with Jan for such a long time. You know, we are like very good friends, and you know, we have like many similar influences. And yeah, last year I was working on my album. I had like this. It just started with chords, you know, piano chords. And I was like, hey, Jan, maybe we should try to do something. You know, there is like a different kind of emotion. Maybe you should give it a try. And he was very enthusiastic about this idea. It took a long time to get something finished because we are both touring a lot and we are both extremely perfectionist. Maybe even more perfectionist because he's German. So that's the next level. I'm French. Nobody's perfect. But and it's been a great experience, you know, like to create something that beautiful. I'm very proud of this track.
No, it's fantastic. And then about 2023, another favorite crew or band or outfit of mine, Stereo MCs, the collaboration of those guys. Tell us about that, because those guys are legends, right?
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, I was a big fan in the 90s already.
Yeah.
And of course, when I had this opportunity to work with Rob, I was like, oh, wow, is it even possible? You know, I was like, couldn't believe my... So, yeah, I had already remixed him a few years ago. I had remixed a track called Relocate that he produced with Ryu. And it's been very interesting. You know, those guys, they know so much. They have so much knowledge in terms of music, in terms of performances, in terms of lyrics. It's such a blessing to be able to work with those people. So much to learn. And so, yeah, the track you're talking about was for my album Feathers and Bones. And yeah, once again, I wanted to do something different, go back to the roots, do something really old school with breaks and ravey stabs and stuff like this. It's been a lot of fun.
Turn the light on in your mind and free yourself. We are made of electricity. Come closer, you can feel me. We are made of electricity. Plus or minus, we are one energy. We are one energy. We are one energy. One energy. We are one energy. We are meant to move in harmony. See much deeper than the eye can see. Turn on your mind, illuminate, and you'll be free. 'Cause we are made of electricity. We are one energy. We are one energy. Turn the light on in your mind and free yourself. Turn the light on. Turn the light on in your mind and free yourself. Turn the light on in your mind and free yourself. Turn the light on. Turn the light on in your mind and free yourself. Turn the light on. We're one energy. 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 Turn the light on in your mind and free yourself. We're one energy. Turn the light on in your mind and free yourself. Turn the light on.
Is there anyone out there now you haven't collaborated with? You have a list of people that you see out there and say, hey, gotta work with this person. Is there anyone on your bucket list?
Well, I don't have a list. No, I don't have a list. But well, my dream collaboration would have been David Bowie.
Wow.
He's not here, unfortunately. He's one of my biggest influence. So if we talk about like dream collaboration, unfortunately, this one will never happen, not even in a dream.
Yeah.
But, you know, when I like with electronic music, it's you know, it's all about, this music is all about fusions. So there is so much to do, you know, like, of course, I can collaborate with many people from this scene. But what I like the most actually is collaborating with people who are like out of this microcosm, you know, like either from jazz music or from classical music, this kind of thing. I think it's even more exciting because that's the DNA of electronic music, you know, that's how this music is born.
Yeah.
And I think we should keep on experimenting with different kind of fusions if you want to keep this movement alive.
Yeah. Well, I think you make a good point about that. Electronic music is really an integration of various musics. So that's very well said, actually, very well articulated. And I think that, you know, with electronic music, the possibilities should be endless, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if we talk about the roots in Detroit or Chicago, New York, that's what those guys did, you know, like just like they would listen to Kraftwerk on the radio and then they would mix it up with their own influences, and they created something new because they just didn't care about trends and about, you know, genres, and they created something new and exciting. And that's, as I said before, that's the DNA of this music. And I'm a little bit worried sometimes when I you know, listen to the new releases and everything is so formatted, you know, like everything is like classified by genres and subgenres and sub-subgenres, and why? It doesn't make any sense. Everything is house music in the end, right?
Yeah, I know. There's when you go onto Beatport, you need a roadmap to figure it all out. Yeah, I mean, I know when I'm looking for music, it's funny because it's like I also DJ, but like one of the things that I don't think about labels. I don't think about artists. I'll be honest. Like I like to hear the music first because I try to not bias my selections and my kind of thinking around that. So, you know, we all have different ways of doing that. But yeah, no, for sure. I think that's why you've been so successful is that, you know, you are freeform. You are also bringing in new ideas, and even some of these collaborations are quite unique. Let's talk about the beginning of your career because you had some very special mentors. Tell us about that.
Talking about eclecticism. Yeah, I started my career with Laurent Garnier.
Yeah.
Back in 2000. I signed on his label F Communications. And I was 22 years old and I was like, it's been like, I don't know what to say. I just like, I was nothing. I was like doing music in my bedroom. And from one day to the other one, I was traveling the world with Laurent, you know, performing, being in the booth with him, being able to be in the booth with him, get to understand what he was doing, you know, in terms of storytelling, how to create a set with different genres of music and how to create something that makes sense all along the night. And yeah, I've learned so much with him, and I owe him a lot.
Yeah, he definitely a legend and a pioneer. I would say a pioneer in a lot of ways. And when we hear his sets, even though he's DJing, it is like a live set. It feels like, you know. And I think that there is that sort of uniqueness, improv, and crossing genres. Right, it always makes for a good dance floor.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. It's Yeah, we often talk about that, like about like how boring is a night when it's the same music from the beginning till the end. Even if you love this music, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be nostalgic, but I remember in the 90s, in the same night, you will have a little bit of drum and bass, a bit of techno, then you will chill out in the ambient area, like there was like this
in the same room, they have drum and bass, trance,
Exactly. So yeah, that was different times. And I wish there were more people understanding it, because sometimes, when I go to festival, I don't want to be like the old man complaining, but I get bored, like when you have the same kind of beats for like 5 hours, particularly with these new hard techno trends, you need a break,
Yeah.
And music is like everything. Music is like, it's like painting, is like sculpture. We need contrast, if you want to emphasize a particular emotion, you need like something else in front of it in order to create contrast and to make it even bigger, so yeah.
You have a big July coming up. I see that you have Electric Island this weekend, but then you're going on tour, it looks like, the next month or so. And Morocco is one of your places that you're playing in. How do you play differently in Morocco versus Toronto versus Germany? Is there kind of a mindset shift?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Tell us about that, the differences in different cities, and how people gravitate towards music in different geographic areas.
Yeah, that's very interesting because, over the years, I've learned a lot. I know that if I go to Toronto, to Paris, I expect something from the crowd, I kind of know what to expect from the audience, but there's always a lot of room for surprise, and unexpected things, because, the audience is kind of renewing all the time. And I like it. I like this moment when you start performing and you have 5 minutes to understand what's going on, It's very exciting. It's a lot of adrenaline, very good one. And then it's like playing chess, like trying to understand what you can do with what you have, with your tools, and trying to please, to create energy, to make sure that people drop their phones and get into the music.
Yeah.
It's our responsibility, and I love it. I love it so much. That's a big addiction.
Yeah, for sure. What kind of releases do you have upcoming now? I know you have a new one out, which is phenomenal. Twilight Language, love it. It's this sort of, atmospheric, but then there's this edge to it, like this bass line, the edge to it. The Twilight Language is fantastic. Nice contrast there happening.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you have that released out. Anything else coming up over the summer?
Yeah, you have a few. I finally managed to spend time in the studio in January and February. So I have a lot of new material coming on my label, Feathers and Bones. The next one is called Rubo Swingo, and that's a re-edit of a track I released in 2008, I believe. And so much more. I have to be constantly working on new material because, I play live, so I need new material constantly if I don't want to play the same tracks again and again and get bored by myself.
Yeah.
So, that's the plan. Yeah, I've been focusing on original material, though no more remixes for a little while.
Yeah, excellent. This Sunday or this weekend, Electric Island. What can Canada expect from you? Any vision heading into the weekend?
Yeah, I have a lot of new material I want to try, but I know the audience, the crowd in Toronto is always very energetic and very friendly, and that's the perfect setup for testing new things. So I'm very very excited. And I really like this Electric Island Festival. I remember I played there, it was before the pandemic, I think. And I remember the vibe was exceptional.
Yeah.
It's very unique.
Yeah. And they as we talk about different sounds, when you look at the lineup, there is going to be some diversity happening in the different stages and stuff. So I think they try to bring that element in, and the people running the festival have been around for many years, so that the experience is there, right? So, yeah, good, excellent.
I'm really excited about that, and I heard that it was also the weekend of the Pride or something.
Pride weekend, yeah.
So there will be a lot of things going on in Toronto this weekend. It's gonna be
There's a lot of things going on. There's a Pride Festival, and some of the old school DJs like David Morales is playing, and Alternate.
Yeah, I saw Harry Romero. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Harry Romero. So everybody's in town this weekend, and it's quite huge. This is Toronto's or Canada's big club or dance music weekend. From the Thursday to the Monday. It's also Canada Day long weekend, so we celebrate Canada Day on the Monday. So everybody's here.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us this morning, and we'll catch you on the weekend at Electric Island. Sounds of Rodriguez Jr. performing at Electric Island Live this Saturday at Downsview Park. Check out the Moving Right Direction Facebook page for more details. Up next, this is really a hard one to talk about. Joee Cons passing away last week suddenly, and there's been a massive outpouring of support to his friends and family, and in commemoration of his death, and also what he had done for the electronic music scene in Canada. In fact, I believe he was still evolving, even though he had made his mark. That I think there was so many great things to come for him. Great personality, great guy. Had the opportunity to chat with him about 2 years ago. It was August, summer. I believe the pandemic might have been still happening, and invited him onto the show. We had an interview, and he did a guest DJ spot. In fact, last week I was thinking about outreaching to him, ironically, and how life happens, missed that opportunity, and that bugs you, stays with you. And so a lot of love and respect to all his family and friends, and certainly a massive loss to the dance music community in Canada. And what can I say? I want to play this clip to end off the show this week in tribute to Joee Cons. This was from August a few years ago. And we had a chit-chat about music and his career, and he had then dropped a mix for us. We're moving in the right direction. Tribute to Joee Cons on a Thursday morning. Perfect for a Thursday morning. It gets you up to get down. Joee Cons on the remix of Sarah Sims. Finally, even better on a massive sound system. Looking forward to hearing this one again at a festival near you. Up next, as promised, our special guest, Joee Cons. We'll be chatting with him. And of course, if you don't know, he's played at every major club here in the city of Toronto, including The Government, Comfort Zone, Coda, Nest, Cabana, Toy Box, Vertigo, Circus in Montreal, and so many more.
He's opened and partnered and played with the likes of Deadmau5, Joris and Bjorn, Steve Lawler, Roger Sanchez, Dubfire, and so many more, including actually Eli Brown, one of my favorite producers right now. Up next, our special interview with Joee Cons, and after that, he'll be dropping a set for us. Hold tight. We're moving in the right direction. CIUT 89.5.
Definitely. When we were doing like that synth electronic based type of music, which was the first type of music that I was involved with, like, you know, big influences were like Duran Duran, New Order. And then later on, when I started DJing and getting into, you know, the rave scene, the house scene, you know, like DJs like Carl Cox, Danny Tenaglia, so many to mention, but basically that era of early rave scene and house scene, all of those DJs, and even to this day, there's so many different DJs and producers that you know that inspire me. DJing, I really had no idea where or how big this whole DJ culture would be. Like when I first started DJing, we were in a DJ booth, like in a separate room above a dance floor where nobody could see us. And that evolved into basically a stage in front of a dance floor where everybody could see you. So that was a big difference. On the music end and the production end and the recording end, when I first started recording, or when I first put out my early music, you know, you needed to be recording in a studio. You know, some of the equipment in the studios are like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, where, you know, the average person couldn't really afford all that stuff. So you would rent studio time, and then to cut a record, you know, you would need a minimum $2,000 just to cut, you know, some records so you can give it out to DJs and stuff like that. So it was a big investment and a longer period to actually, you know, record and release. But now it's a lot different. You know, to the recording process and the releasing process are like such a smaller time frame, and it seems like there's a lot more music that's just you know, every week there's more new music, and like back you know, like even you know, 10, 20, I would say 20 years, you know, in the late 90s, a record, you could play a record for years. You know, like a year or two. Like my first record, it was out a year on my label, before it got picked up by a bigger label and it got a worldwide official release. Like it was like a year. So that record, was just going for a couple of years. And at that time, there was so much music, as you would know, that, like we would play records and, that record would last in your crate for a year,
Especially at $17.99 for a 5-minute track.
Oh yeah, and that's another big. Actually, that I like from what a single is now compared to what a single was before. It's like 95% less.
Yeah.
And that totally changed the industry, changed the game. Lots of labels came and went, just the whole industry changed in that aspect.
Yeah.
And fast forward to COVID, that's a whole other different situation. The main thing with COVID is, there's a few things, as you know, like the venues. Now that things are starting to open up, gigs are starting to open up, venues, it's just about safety regulations, capacities, the main priority is safety. And on another level with the people, the fans of the music, the fans of the scene, and even myself, like there's just a greater appreciation, I guess, of what the scene is and what the industry is, and it's just it's a lot more appreciation for it, for sure.
Have a new remix with Sarah Sims. How did you guys connect?
I met Sarah for the first time in Detroit at Movement Festival, and we must have had like a long conversation about the whole industry, and she's a great DJ, and she knows a lot about production and things like that, and we just talked about tips and different plugins and different different audio type of gear and plugins and things like that. And I don't remember, I can't remember which DJ was playing, but like we were there was a DJ playing, and we were just talking, and a little while after, she asked me to remix one of her tracks, and I ended up doing two different remixes.
There we have it. Joee Cons in the mix right now, taking over the decks for the next 45 minutes or so. You're listening to Moving in the Right Direction Radio, CIUT 89.5 FM in Toronto. We played the Future remix of Sarah Sims Finally, remixed by Joee Cons, now available in all your favorite digital outlets, Beatport, SoundCloud, all those kind of places. We're going to be uploading those links to the Moving in the Right Direction Facebook page right after the show, so you can download directly, support independent music right here in the city of Toronto. We've got incredible DJs and producers for electronic music over the last decade or so. Certainly we've been leading the way in tech house and techno music, amongst other things. Right now, enough of me on the mic. Joee Cons taking over for the next 40 minutes. You're listening to Moving in the Right Direction Radio. Wake up with Joee Cons as we get up to get down. You've been listening to a tribute to Joee Cons. We had him on the show a couple years ago. It was August 19th, and we were coming out of the pandemic. We had an interview and a mix that you're hearing in the background right now. Rest in peace, Joey. Your better days are ahead of you in Soul Heaven. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in this morning. Don't forget, go out and celebrate dance music. You have one life to live, right? Yeah, so don't take advantage of that. Definitely take advantage of that, and don't take it for granted. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're back next week between 7 and 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Special guest DJ set from All Day I Dream, Dim Kelly in the house. Plus, we'll be launching our new campaign in association with Insomnia, Mixology 2.0. More details on that next week. Up next, Democracy Now! Until next week, stay safe. Back here, 7 to 10 a.m. next Thursday morning.
CIUT-FM needs your support during the Sound of Your City Spring Fundraising Campaign. Visit CIUT.FM online and click Donate to contribute to our goal of $100,000. Thank you so much in advance from all of our volunteers and staff.
From the roots up, CIUT 89.5 FM, Toronto.
The views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the producers and or the persons appearing on the program, and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of CIUT-FM.
From New York, this is Democracy Now!
Listening keenly
I don't hear any.
to the people of Kenya, who have said loudly that they want nothing to do with this Finance Bill 2024. I concede, and therefore I will not sign.
Dramatic reversal. Kenyan President William Ruto says he will not sign a tax bill amidst a youth uprising and police crackdown that killed at least 23 people. Ruto called protesters treasonous. Now they're calling for his resignation as protests continue today. We'll get the